You're listening to AI Prism from Seoul Economic Daily.
Samsung Electronics started buying back its own shares, and short sellers showed up anyway. Pause. Korea's new listing market has flipped from quadruple debuts to broken prices. Cosmetics funds are now the top performers on the whole ETF board. 3 numbers explain what changed this month. It's Wednesday, August 26th. Let's look at what this means for retail investors in Korea. Korean shares have been correcting since late July after a powerful second quarter. Large-cap chip makers announced heavy shareholder returns into that weakness. Retail money that chased new listings in the second quarter has been pulling back. Here's what the numbers show. Short selling in Samsung Electronics reached 1.02 trillion won on August 24th, about $730 million, or 8.81% of its turnover, against a 2.70% daily average this year. The KOSPI's short-selling share rose to 5.20% in August from 4.11% for the year, passing March's previous high of 4.87%. Matter-of-fact, margin loan balances climbed to 32.6 trillion won by August 24th from 27.4 trillion on August 4th. 8 companies that listed in the second quarter averaged a 132.4% first-day gain, while 10 listings since July first averaged minus 4.62%. The KOSPI closed at 6,742.74, up 0.68%, and the KOSDAQ at 827.15, with the two indexes down 20.45 and 9.72% since last month. Cosmetics funds led all ETFs over the past month, with Seoul Cosmetics top 3 plus up 34.63%, Tiger Cosmetics up 29.78%, and Hanaro K-Beauty up 23.20%. So what does this mean for retail investors holding Korean stocks? Earlier we said short sellers showed up anyway. Short pause. Here's what that actually means for you. A buyback announcement is not a price floor, and this one drew hedging and downside positioning rather than a relief rally, partly because the plan leaned on dividends without a fresh cancellation. With margin balances back above 32 trillion won, forced liquidation becomes a mechanical risk if volatility widens, and recently listed shares have been absorbing that pressure first. Watch whether the KOSPI can close back above 7,000, a level it has not held since July 23rd. Watch the cornerstone investor and pre-book building rules taking effect in November. Watch margin balances and the short-selling share together rather than separately. That's today's AI Prism Retail Investors. This episode was produced with AI assistance based on Seoul Economic Daily reporting and reviewed by a human editor. AI Prism is a WAN-IFRA award-winning series. We'll be back tomorrow.
You've been listening to AI Prism from Seoul Economic Daily.